Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here. And last time we made it to Sky Island and we had this pleasant guy welcoming us. Not everyone here is going to be that crazy. Yeah, we have a shop. Are there there's no new items. I was holding out the hope for new purchases until here and nothing. Okay. Oh, another telescope. The old fortress. I almost called it the mold fortress. That would have been interesting to have a place called the mold fortress. I mean, we technically kind of had that in Resident Evil 7, but I meant in this game. What's in here? A person. Tell me something. Interconnected to all islands in the Arcadia. Okay. Communication. Okay. Nobody can understand the code. You guys have been up here for how many years and you haven't figured out anything? And let me guess, we're gonna come in here with like no knowledge and figure out how to fix this. There's another guy up there. There's another telescope up there. I do want to get up there. Okay, let's go in here. And trigger cutscenes.
So I lived to see the day. The daring youngster with the flying machine. I am Arcadian Grandmaster Ludwig.
Oh, Ludwig.
Welcome to Sky Island. We are all descendants of Arcadians. Triloth, the dark energy of creation, lifted this mass of land and separated us from the surface 1,000 years ago. You are seeking the emblem of sun. That reminds me of the old days. We had a tradition. Every year, a young maiden was chosen to represent Sol, goddess of light. She was given the emblem of sun, and she would give joy to our people.
The emblem of sun.
20 years ago,
Have we seen that before?
A scholar studying the Arcadian code went mad. He said he had listened to a ghost in the machine that had promised to bring Sky Island back to the ground. All he needed was the emblem of sun. In our despair, we believed the promises.
Well, clearly someone didn't. Wait a minute. That's got to be Mary then. And there's Blink's dad. So then Mary, that was the emblem of sun.
The emblem of sun was lost ever since.
So we have
With your
the emblem
airship
of sun.
broken, there's no way to go back to the ground now. But don't worry, you'll get used to living here after a while.
We didn't come here just to live here. Okay, creepy guy. Alright, let's see what else we can do around here. There's obviously a couple torches we can light. There's other paths we can go here. Island course, that's what we have to stop. These little twirly things, machine things, you can hit them with your sword, and that will make them stop. I don't know if there's a real point to it. There's a point to a couple of them specifically, but I don't know if there's a point to turning them all off. It doesn't seem like it. Using the forbidden magic. Yeah, very likable person, I bet. Okay. Not ready to go up there yet. I want to finish exploring this house. You guys heard that, right? Okay, so what I'm trying to figure out is why we have that sound when we step in that general vicinity. Okay, lighting those didn't do anything. Was there something back here I needed to light as well? Like the machine or the barrel or this guy's hair? No, no. Okay. Is there something over here to light? It does not appear that way. Chronological Events, Volume 265. Okay, so they watched that whole battle with Sea Lork. Interesting. Scholar 2. Yeah, we have Scholar 1 and Scholar 2 and Scholar 3. Like, do we not have real names we could give these people? I mean, not that it would really matter, because most of these people are very, very forgettable and very, very minor. But still, when you're calling your characters Scholar 2, really? Nope, we've completely exhausted the entire list of possible names in this game already, so we have to resort to naming them Scholar 2 and Scholar 1. Come on. For me, that's just another sign of the averageness of this game. I'm feeling that, like, there's not a whole lot of really bad stuff to complain about. Some minor inconsistencies here and there. Oh, we got a achievement for reading all the books. Or that was one of the challenges, was to like read all the books or whatever. So we've done that. Scholar 4. Grand Core. I almost read that as Grand Cow. Maybe there should be a Grand Cow. It would be more interesting. But yeah, I mean, it's not like there's a lot of bad things in this game, but there's just not a lot of exceptionally good and memorable... Oh, hey, there's our treasure. Okay, so there's an invisible switch that we have to hold down. Okay, we need you. And it happened like right about here. It was technically happening when I was at that corner there, but actually it's happening more like in front of that statue. No, in front of the statue. There we go. And I'm gonna set... Oh, okay, there we go. You know what? We can just... Yeah, we'll do it like that. Oh, this game. But yeah, it just feels like a very average type of game. Not much good, not much bad. It's just all kind of in the middle. Oh, Graveyard Island. I bet if you didn't find the instructions on how to get to... No, wait, post-commentary is thinking of it different. If you didn't find Graveyard Island before then, like you didn't talk to the person in Tinkerell or whatever, you might be able to unlock it with that telescope. And this creepy... That wasn't creepy at all. That creepy guy wants us to meet him. Meet him elsewhere over by the Grand Core. Because we're not getting the full story. Yeah, okay. And now this area out here, it looks really cool. It looks like there should be something out here. But there's nothing out here that we can do. At least not yet. Maybe sometime we will. I don't know. I still feel like, because I spent all this energy, like it just looks... It's one of the things that doesn't look average. It really stands out when you have to take, you know, multiple jumps to get out there. And how is that specific chunk of the island able to float on? So, like, okay, the rest of the island is being powered in that by the machinery. That little chunk there is not connected to anything. How is it floating? Oh, we got some more experience in that in that treasure. I could go down over here. Yeah, we'll do that. And that brings me over here, which is not... Well, that's the Grand Core, but that's not where we can put the key. Oh, hey there. Down there is not useful. Yeah, see, I can start and stop that thing, but neither one of those functions seems to have any sort of real effect on the game. Or any sort of real purpose. Okay, I've gotten myself lost. At some point, I'm going to start looking at the mini-map, and I'm going to notice, hey, there's like a big key spot on the mini-map. Well, we can't see it from where we're at here because we're that far away from where we're actually supposed to be. Now you can see it. Uh-oh. See that spot there? That looks like you should be able to go. Just black hole this guy. That's amusing. How did that not kill the bird? Birds are immune to black holes now. Good to know. Okay, this spot, it totally looks like you can bomb there. It looks like you should be able to walk between here and there. You can't bomb it from either side. It's so weird and inconsistent. And hi there. And this is me attempting to fight this guy legitimately. He just smacked the bird. I'm trying to get that combo hit where I hit him like 3 or 4 times in a row to finish him off. And I'm not quite getting that. Oh, there we go. I got it there. But it's not a consistent thing. What will be consistent for dealing with those guys, I recommend freezing them and then hitting them with your sword. You'd only have to hit them once in that case. Because that's how freezing works in this game. It's actually a really good tactic to fight enemies with. The wall that looks like it can blow up cannot. Again, one of the inconsistencies, but we've had how many walls that do not have any sort of a hint that they should be able to be blown up by a bomb, and yet they do. Well, that's... We're also starting to get more than one coin at a time in this area. I don't know why it took us until Sky Island to get that, or to have that start happening, but that's Oceanhorn for you. It's just not consistent about a lot of minor stuff. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty minor complaint to have, but it's not consistent, and that just it kind of just makes the game kind of average. Like, yeah, we're here, we're playing it. It's a game. It's what we're doing. Why are these little dinky bats now suddenly giving us 7 coins each, when the entire rest of the game they've only given us 1 coin? Maybe Sky Island is just that rich in resources that the enemies harvested more coins, so when they drop a coin, it's really like 7 coins? I don't know. Okay, we need to find a key. This is clearly a bombable wall. Or is it? Okay, it is not. That thing's not doing anything. Okay, so how do we get the treasure? Yes, I hear the thing. I want to get the treasure. Do I put out the torch with the ice spell? No, we didn't even put out the torch. Actually, the solution to this also ends up being very random and inconsistent. It has nothing to do with that thing, which seems like you can interact with it. No, it actually has to do with that box. With the box. Do we figure this out before we... Ah, I didn't do anything. Oh no, it's actually that. Yeah, you have to push that statue, and then we get the key. Alright. With that... I thought you had to blow up the box and then the treasure drops. Okay. With that, we'll unlock this door, and we will continue next time.